So there we are, we've come to the end of our transmission on this opening day of the Suntory World Match Play Championship here on the west course of Wentworth. For the time being, from all of us here, goodbye.
On BBC Two after the news, there's continuing coverage of the afternoon's debates from the Conservative Party conference.
In the new Fast Forward, the inside story on the Albert Square affair. Diane and Paul talk about their first meeting and go behind the scenes of EastEnders. Visit Top of the Pops, find out how they put the show together and get our boss poster and song words. Enter our competition to meet the Big Fun Boys and your last chance to register your own Children in Need disco. Fast Forward. Loads of cartoons and prizes in the BBC Fast Forward magazine, out now. Fast Forward.
Well, hello, good afternoon. Fancy seeing you here. Well, do you mind? Welcome to Children's BBC. They're just so haphazard these days. There's no discipline anymore in here. There's no studio discipline. Wilson's getting a bit out of hand. You know, the radical jacket and the misbehaving and the not being a proper butler. And you know, just mucking about. No studio discipline. Trying to bring your family in. You may or may not know that I actually rashly agreed in a weak moment on Tuesday that his sister could come on this afternoon. 5:35 only, and on-off. Not, not sitting here taking over the whole junction. Yes, and it's very good of you to say thank you. She will not be sitting here for the whole junction. She'll be on and off. Wilson, can you make sure that Shelley is on-off, please, very quickly? Thank you. Got lots of stuff here to do. There's a badge. For Ed. Yes, it's got Kylie on it, that's right. Wow! Kensal Rise, London, NW10. Hello. Who's it from? It's Debbie Gibson. No, it's not Debbie Gibson. It's Romina Infantino. Hey, very good. I hope I pronounced that correctly. And there's a badge. There's a badge for me, look, with Debbie Gibson on it. There's Andy and Deb and all that nonsense. And there's a badge for Ed with Kylie on it. Tragically, Wilson, there isn't a badge for you, unfortunately, unless it got lost in my transmission box. I'm sorry. Maybe, Ed. Maybe we could make him one with Mrs. Mangle on it. We'll knot one together in a Blue Peter sort of way. And that's on this afternoon at 5:05. Before that, there's News Round. Bluebirds is at 4:35. Fantastic Max at 4:20. Clockwise with Charlotte Hindle at 4:10. Penny Crayon at 4 o'clock. But we begin with the Poddington Peas, which is awesome.
Down at the bottom of the garden, among the birds and the bees, a little lot of little people they call the Poddington Peas. There's Cricket, Black-eyed Bee and Dumpy. Keep it a secret now, please. There's Zippy, Happy and the Sweet Pea, and all the Poddington Peas, the Poddington Peas.
The Poddington Peas just love to rock and roll. A philosophy I cannot disagree with. Ed is rocking and rolling in here as well. We'll be rocking and rolling to Clockwise at 4:10 after Penny Crayon.
Penny Crayon can draw anything she likes, like cats and dogs and crocodiles and juggernauts and bikes. But Penny's magic drawings are not like any other. They walk and talk and come to life, creating lots of bother. Scribble, scribble, in black clothes, draw a scarecrow, tatty clothes, pencils, crayons, big fat pen, rub it out and start again. Penny Crayon can draw anything she wishes, like horses, cows, rhinoceros, and plates of chips and fishes. But Penny Crayon's drawings come alive quite magically, causing lots of trouble. Just you watch and see.
We're going to the waxworks, we're going to the waxworks.
Part 2 of the Fantastic Max story, The Big Sleep, is at 4:20 today, followed by Bluebird's news round, and then our top show, Blue Peter. Do you want to know what's on Blue Peter today? I'll show you. Look, here it is. This is the Blue Peter script. That's what's on. And what have you... Did you give Willow those rosettes back? You didn't, did you?
Most furious quiz show called Clockwise! And these are the 3 teams who are hoping to win through and play Big Ben and win some great prizes for themselves. So let's see who they are. Has clues down and clues across.
Crossword.
Correct. What shape is a volcano?
Triangle.
Is a seahorse a fish or an animal? A fish or
Fish.
A fish, correct. Who would live in an igloo?
Eskimo.
Correct. And that means you've got 1 mouse. Well done, because that means that as well as your clockwise clocks and clockwise pens, you've also each won a set of albums. Well done to you. I'm afraid you haven't got a high enough score to come through to the grand final, so we won't see you again, but we hope to see you next week on Ticket to Top Clockwise.
Who would live in an igloo, an Eskimo? It's one of those words that you get your tongue all tied round, isn't it? Ed, why have you got your Fantastic Mac? Oh, of course, Fantastic Max.
Fantastic Max!
Well, along came Max, and the fun time started. I'd laugh until I cried. He's dynamite in those 4-ply diapers. He's my kind of guy. Well, there goes Max on a big-time mission. Will he lose or win? Yes, it all depends on the 4-ply diaper and that safety pin. He's tops, I mean terrific. I don't know another word that says it's so specific. Woo! Well, here comes Max and his fun time heroes. It's victory again. They owe it all to that 4-ply diaper and that safety pin. Fantastic Max!
Like I said, sleep tight.
Fantastic Max!
And there's more from Fantastic Max on Wednesday next week. Yes, we've done that joke. Thank you very much indeed. See John Leslie do the rat rap on Blue Peter this afternoon, not the mouse rap, the rat rap. That's after a lot of stuff, including Bluebirds.
To obey the Bluebird Code at all times.
And further, I do solemnly swear
And further, I do solemnly swear
to help those weaker than myself. Not many of those around.
Shut up, crap face. To help those weaker than myself.